y'all, and welcome to my channel. I am Chess. This is Chesopolis, where I create fandom and nostalgic builds in The Sims 4. And we're going on this train of Julie and the Phantoms, my favorite show right now. It's all I'm watching, it's all I'm listening to. I won't go any further than that, but it is life. And if you've not seen it, please go check it out, especially because I will be talking about things that are definitely spoilers. That being said, we're working on Reggie today. I do obsess over their faces in these casts, especially with Reggie's, because he started from such a dissimilar sim to what I feel Reggie or Jeremy Shada looks like in real life. I don't use any CC in terms of like their face or skin or anything like that, so it was difficult to kind of get it as close as I could. So I obsessed and obsessed, and I even after like post-production, I suppose, fixed him up even further, because I was obsessed. Reggie was so much fun to make. He's such a great character. I love the entire band, all for different reasons. I think Reggie, because you don't get to see his depth in the way that you get to see Luke's or Alex's. You know, Alex has this relationship with Willie that brings up a lot more depth in his character, and Luke with his parents and Julie, you know, you get layers upon layers. And I think with Reggie, his layers are quiet, you know, and it comes in the form of his cheerful smile, his adorable doofiness that he's got going on, because he's so doofy. But you also see, they do mention that, you know, his parents argued a lot. Like, they were one argue away from a divorce, I do believe is what Luke said. And you can kind of tell that there was less connectivity in his familial home because of the fact that he's so drawn to and connected with Julie's dad and her brother. Even though they literally can't see him, they don't even know he's there, you know? On one part it's kind of sad, but on another part it's really endearing and really sweet and really speaks to his character. That's why I can't wait till season 2. Yes, we're speaking it, living it, and manifesting it here at Chesopolis, because season 2 is happening. It has to. There's no way it can't. That being said, to really delve into his story will be awesome, like beyond awesome, because I think there's so much to be said about Reggie. I love that he's funny. I love that he's a flirt. You know, the shirt he gave to who I believe is Julie's mom in the beginning, size beautiful. You know, the little wink he gives to the cheerleader or crony of Carrie when they're performing, and how he wants to be, you know, spoken about to her by Julie, even though he's dead, like Alex says. If Reggie's your dude, go ahead and click that like button, give it a thumbs up. He's such an endearing character. I think that there are a couple times that I feel like he becomes more real and less just like the goofy guy in the show, like when he totally gives Julie's brother the respect that he deserves and actually shows them, you know, shows the blinds going crazy, like proving that not all kids are just ridiculous in their assumptions, that there are ghosts and this house is haunted, right? And then there's also, gosh, in the very beginning when they're performing Now or Never, I mean, I love that scene. I absolutely love that scene. I think, well, Reggie being a bassist and everything, like, I love that's, you know, that he does it so well. But I love seeing him perform. Like, he rocks out. Like, I think, and then when I watch rock bands in general and the things that I followed through, you know, life, the bassist is always, even though you've got like your lead guitarist and all those kind of things, the bassist is always like, just like that dude, you know, like his rocker persona is such a difference from like his personality that I absolutely love it, and I think it totally fits with Reggie. Another thing that really fit with Reggie is that formal wear outfit that Caleb gave him, that red with a little bit of sheen to it. I almost went full sheen, but I kind of scaled it back with just the lapels being shiny and choosing that particular one. But I wanted to kind of find his hair a little mussed up a little bit because his hair does get a little mussed. Um, but I love Reggie. I love his style. He's very James Dean. He's very put together um, and neat, you know? Whereas, like, Alex is super casual, right? And then Luke is just kind of like a Mod Podge, but like, kind of, he's got like a clean grunge look going on. You know, he's not dirty or greasy, but he still has that grunge thing. And then you've got Reggie, who's just like a total opposite to both of them and is taking it way back. Like his hair's coiffed, you know, his shirts are crispy clean white, you know, all those things. It's just it's a nice difference. I think Reggie is kind of he's not an underdog character, but he's a character that is going to be fun to really get into the depths of him a lot more in season 2. But I just think he's so funny. Uh, you know, I love his connection to her family. I like, my favorite line is when at the end of at the end of the show, and they're all feeling some kind of way, and Julie's like, you know, someone once told me, you know, you book gigs through doing or something like that.
Book gigs by doing.
That was me.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, it was. Yes, it
I love, I love that. I love that he's so adamant about the fact that he said it, even though he didn't. I just love it. I just, his character's so great. Also, if you hear my dog in the background, I do apologize. I cannot help what dogs do. Wish I could. But I just love his character, and though his cast was the most challenging of them all for me, because I don't know, maybe it was the simplicity that made it difficult. The lack of costume changes that Reggie has in the show made it feel very one note in terms of creating the cast, even though it feels good, dynamic, and intentional in the show. It was pretty difficult to create a sim version of him. But he does have t-shirts and he does wear tank tops. He does wear a flannel and he wears his leather jacket. So I think I got all the main looks in there. If you do want to see the full lookbook and comparison to the actual show pictures and things like that, follow me on Instagram. That's Chesopolis, CHESOLO. Wait, hold on. I had to think about it. CHESOPOLIS on Instagram. Yeah, so from here I'm just doing some finishing touches. And I really hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for the next one, because we're still on this Julie and the Phantoms train. Until next time, love ya.